Guys, welcome back. Columbus, are you ready for your MLG championships? I'll tell you who's ready. I have Sharp and Aches here, respectively from Kaliber and compLexity. We're gonna ask them a couple questions before we get into the action. So Sharp, you guys have been playing very, very well all tournament. Now you're finally in the championships. How does it feel to be in the first ever Ghost MLG championship?
I mean, it feels good. This is our team's first MLG championship in the finals. You know, since forming the team, we've placed top 4 consistently. It just feels good to be in our first finals match.
Now, Aches, you are no stranger to an MLG finals. You probably expected you'd be here. How does it feel to actually be here playing Kaliber?
I mean, I didn't expect to be playing Kaliber, honestly. I mean, I thought they'd be top 4, but I mean, I didn't expect them to be in the final 2. And I mean, they're a good team, and I've watched them play all weekend. They definitely showed up. But like you said, I mean, it was expected on our end, especially. But this is our home, man. This is where we work at.
Awesome. So, any predictions going into this final bout?
Well, this isn't Call of Duty Black Ops. This is Call of Duty Ghost, so it's a new time. It's time for a new champion.
Whoa! Aches, I'm afraid to ask, but any predictions on your end, brother?
3-0. 4-0. 4-0, I'm sorry.
4-0. Any final words?
Don't push me when we win.
No promises.
Oh! I'm going to throw it up to the 2 cutie pies at the desk.
Oh, strong words from Sharp there. And he nailed it, man. New game, time for a new champion.
Wow, yeah, that was good. That was all kind of just little bang bangs going on there, yeah?
Man, it is nuts. Guys, welcome to the MLG Championships live from Columbus, Ohio. I'm Chris Bucket, joined by Fwiz.
Hello.
And man, we have an epic match about to go down on the main stage. Our only 2 undefeated teams of the tournament.
Yeah.
compLexity going up against Team Kaliber.
Oh, it's going to be a great matchup. I think Sharp has a good point, right? It's a new game. That was Black Ops 2. compLexity clearly wants to win one here. They won like 7 out of their last 8 championships or something outrageous at this point. Both of them clearly had to go through a tough bracket to get here. Some big wins that got them here. So I'm looking forward to this match. And look, Team Kaliber is a super hungry team.
Right.
Not that compLexity is complacent, but just TK has been hungry to win.
They haven't had one. They haven't had a
one.
championship.
They want it bad. They've gotten close, and they're ready for it, you know?
They want their MLG title. They want to walk home with that MLG trophy as well as the money that goes with it. And if you're just joining us, this is the Team Kaliber lineup. They've been playing together for a while now.
They have.
About 4 or 5 months, if not longer. You see Theory there. He was the vocal leader going so big in that last series, leading his squad. You saw Gunjar with an epic blitz game. Sharp and Neslo also SND superstars.
This is like the anti-4 eyes pictures. They all wear glasses, and none of them's rocking them out in here, huh? Contacts.
Looking good with
Looking
those
good.
contacts.
Yeah.
All right, well, only facial hair belongs to Gunjar. But either way, Fwiz, this
I can't
squad,
make any jokes about
they
that.
are ready. So, I mean, they're warmed up. They just played on the main stage, of course. compLexity, they played in the previous match where they were able to win that one pretty easily, 3-1. And let's take a look at some of the teams that these 2 squads have taken out so far in this tournament. One of the most stacked brackets we've ever seen, not only on the main stage with the championship bracket, but also out there in the open bracket. Here's a look, compLexity. They defeated Skyline TCM 3-0 before having a very extremely close matchup against Envy that went to Game 5 on Saturday night.
That Envy matchup on Saturday night was the last match of the night. Was an amazing match against Envy going into Game 5. Just Us was, they really have been like the highlight of the event so far. This is the team that knocked out Envy. They knocked out Optic Gaming. So Just Us really making a name for them. compLexity handled them 3-1. And then on Kaliber's side, they beat our European boys, Epsilon. They beat Curse Las Vegas 3-0.
I think that was probably the biggest surprise of the winners bracket, a 3-0 sweep in that one.
Because Curse Las Vegas looked so good coming in this event. And then Fuse, and then lastly Unite. And they handled Unite pretty easily. I mean, they just obliterated them in domination. So Kaliber's certainly justified here in the championship. You could not ask for a better match between these 2 squads, and I'm looking forward to casting this one.
Yeah, so that was a look at the rosters for the Kaliber side, and then you saw the teams that they were able to take down. compLexity, we talked about all the opponents they've eliminated, but we haven't shown their pretty faces yet. Let's take a look at the #1 seeded team in the world right now. They've won 6 of their last 7 tournaments. We got Crim 6, TP, Eggs, probably the most confident man in the venue right now.
In the world.
And Clayster.
Yeah, no, this team, awesome guys. They really are all good guys. Clearly very talented. Probably the most winning team in the history of Call of Duty. I mean, maybe not from a prize purse standpoint, but winning 7 out of 8 or whatever it is at this point. I mean, ever since they picked up Clayster, they've been in the finals every single match. So you can't say enough positive things. These guys deserve all of the fans that they've gotten and the people that started to support them. So I have a ton of respect for the complexity and give it up for Clayster as the hype man and Mr. X as a coach.
Yeah, you got the 5th man behind him. Now, we should point out, Team Kaliber coming into this event feeling they don't need a coach. The coach might actually serve as a distraction. But Mr. X is that 5th man, and I feel like having a coach in this new title, Call of Duty Ghosts, is so important, especially for game modes like Blitz, where you constantly need to know who's up, who's down, who's been spotted, and where they're at.
Yeah, I see actually a decent amount of value in having a coach. I mean, if nothing less, I see the value in keeping a morale up and the energy, because this game is such a fast-paced game. So having the morale and the energy boost is very nice to have a coach provide that, and certainly Mr. X has done just that for him. So, hey, you know what? Without further ado, let's kick it off. It's a best-of-7 series. Let's get into game number 1, and we're actually going to start off Search and Destroy on Sovereign, and I think Complexity gets the honors of kicking off with them. With all the wins that they got under their belt, let's jump on board with them first.
All right, and guys, as was mentioned, this is a best-of-7 grand final. Of course, we had 2 championship brackets, the top and the bottom bracket, which met up here in this final championship match. $20,000 on the line, and because it's a best-of-7, we switched up the order a little bit. It's going to go S&D Dom Blitz, S&D Dom Blitz with the final Game 7 if it gets there on Search and Destroy. And fun fact for you guys, neither of these teams have lost to Search and Destroy all weekend long. They have been perfect in this game mode.
Yeah, that's crazy. Both Complexity and Kaliber have won every single Search and Destroy game. We're going to jump on board with Ake, switching over to Clayster, who's got the snipes. You're going to see this often here on Search and Destroy, and he's going to pick up a beautiful headshot on Sharp, and right off the get-go, they're putting on a show for us. So 4-3 here, as now TP's going to fall at the hands of Theory, evening it out, making it a solid 3v3.
You're currently watching Cryptic, looking for Theory. Good answer back, so it's going to be just like that. As I go to say, it's tied up 2-2. Everyone's falling for Cold now as it's all up to Eggs. He's taking heavy fire. He's pinched between the remaining members of TK. We got Nezlo on one side, Gunjar in front of him, and Nezlo is going to finish it with the sniper. Take a look at the kill cam in this one, pulling out that L115 and using it perfectly. The blainer there from Nezlo. Fantastic start for TK.
Aches, man, he just got rattled right there off that shot. Beautiful. Nezlo picked up 2 of the 4 kills, so Team Kaliber off to a great start here, as now we're going to jump on board with them. They're going to be on the offensive side of things.
Now, Nezlo did put away the sniper. This tells me they want to play really fast, really aggressive, and they're definitely going to be targeting B. He's pulling out the SC-2010 instead. Also, I believe, has a SMG, the Vector, equipped. So he's going to be making this first push. Shots going down, picks up 1. So it's going to be first blood in favor of TK, but it looks like they're going to drop Theory as well. Nezlo currently 3-0, looking for his 4th, and he just lost Gunjar. Here's a look at the attack from Crim6 and Complexity. Let's see Crim as he's going to be jumping in the window on 2 players.
And Nezlo and Sharp up for TK in a 3v2 situation in the eyes of Aches, hanging low here at the B bomb site. 48 seconds left on the clock, and the TK players are starting to converge in this area as we switch around.
I like this rotation here that we're seeing out of Nezlo. He went down low. Shots going down up top, though, as Sharp is taking heavy fire from Aches. And Nezlo needs to get behind enemy lines and needs to do it fast. As I say that, you see in the kill video just cleaned up by Crim.
Ooh.
All up to Sharp here, 1-on-2, as it was a 1-on-3 before that kill.
Nice play by Sharp to pick up that kill. He's looking for another one. He knows he's close. 20 seconds left. Shots being fired. Sharp gets taken out, and Complexity answers back. And you can hear the
Crim, no.
Even Crim running his mouth a little bit. Now you know it's heating up in here.
Robots are talking, man.
Yeah.
Robots are talking. So here we go, going into round number 3. Crim6 at 3-1. Nezlo, his counterpart on the opposite side of the stage, at 3-1 as well. We got to start off this one with the Crimbot.
Oh, he's one of my favorite players to watch. Between him and Killa, they're my 2 favorite players to watch in Call of Duty.
Who's number 1?
It's got to be Killa.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm a big Killa fan, man. I'm not going to lie. And on board with Crimsix here, and he's trying to get some shots in. And
he's just trying to bait players out, I think. He's trying to get someone to come across the top and maybe battle Aches or force someone into TP. Also, you got to keep an eye on Kaliber, who has that sniper, will support Aches if anything's about to go down.
On board with Aches here, hanging out at the B bomb site. They're just waiting to see if they can draw anybody out, just buying a little bit of time here. Common move here going into the B bomb site. Kaliber's back here. He probably has a sniper rifle in his back pocket as well to utilize for any long distance pickoffs. And no action here with 45 seconds left on the clock. This one moving a little bit slower as we have yet to see anything go down.
Yeah, it's got to be on compLexity to move this bomb up. So, you know, A's wide open. Kaliber's now trying to give an angle for TP to see if there's anyone inside of B that will give them trouble. And compLexity taking their time playing this one very patiently. Aches has gotten into a new position to support Teep. Shots coming in though. Teep is in the battle. TP falls, and Aches knows he's out of time. Crim6 comes in on the flank, and look at that. Just like this, we have Kaliber and Krim clearing the way. Aches is going to plant with just a few seconds remaining as Krim is going to fall, so it's Clay and Krim versus Neslo.
Neslo, he's got to do it by himself. It was a 3v1, now a 2v1. Bomb down, 35 seconds left on the clock. Neslo looking around to see if he can pick anybody off to try to make this an even 1-1, and now going to move into the B bomb site. The pressure's on here, jumps around, doesn't see anybody, and he's so close right now. There's one,
Peekaboo.
Picks it up. Neslo trying to make something beautiful happen here. 1v1 situation, it gets taken out. Kaliber not having any of that as compLexity goes up 2-1.
So Kaliber will finish out round number 3, giving the compLexity the advantage once again. And it's the Remington from Kaliber finishing this one, as we are going to see Crim6 at 4-2, but Neslo was able to get his 5th kill of the game in this one.
Neslo's an amazing search and destroy player. He really is, and just the 5-2, I mean, he's not done yet. As we're going to jump on board with Neslo here and kicking things off.
I have a feeling he's going to get a snipe this round.
Yeah, I think that's a safe statement.
And he's on offense. Remember that. He just saw Theory got dropped in servers, so now he's a little bit paranoid. Doesn't know if that player is going to push into attack from the right or from the mid street. Either way, he is going to stay and challenge, playing very confident. He said it in the interview at the end of his last game that they will challenge every single fight in Search and Destroy. They are fearless when it comes to one-on-one gunfights.
Yeah, Team Kaliber is an amazing Search and Destroy player. Shots being fired right there. Neslo picks up another kill. He's now got 6 kills on his name, and he gets taken out there.
All up to the Goon.
Yeah, Goonjar all alone in here trying to get some shots down range. Not able to connect with everyone, so it still remains a 3v1. compLexity clearly aware of where the bomb is at. They're standing on top of it and saying, come get it, Goon.
And Goon is going to be on a nice flanker, grabs TP. But now there's still a player sitting on top of that B balcony. You're going to see the other player still inside servers. Goonjar knows he's running out of time, and this is a smart move from compLexity. They're going to go with the 2-man split, opposite sides of the map. So even if Goonjar gets one, he's going to be forced to plant the bomb if he wants to win the round.
Goon's good. Oh, he's got to hurry up.
Go, Goon, go.
Oh, Goon,
Oh, he gets there at 6 seconds. This won't go down in time. And he is not going to get a chance, as it looks like the final shot. Take a look at this angle. Getting up on the railing for that crack shot from Kaliber. What a snipe.
Kaliber, wonderful player there. And Goonjar, valiant effort, but it was not enough there as compLexity breaks away now with a 3-1 lead here on Search and Destroy.
I want to start this one off, though, with Crim6, as he seems to be running with the Remington. Will he go down low, or is he going to try and push all the way through? We're going to see what his game plan is. His teammates, of course, moving over to A with the bomb. And Krim is going to slow it down. I want to see what TP's up to, as he looks like, actually, Krim may be the first one in action here.
Yeah, Krim using those tunnels to try to get a good ground here. I see Krim take this route very often in Search and Destroy here. Pops up, gonna draw first blood, beautiful pickup. Takes out Goonjar. TP's gonna fall for compLexity, making a 3v3.
Nice,
Krim picks up another kill.
He's got a
takes
third one
out
coming.
Neslo, and finally is taken out as now it's Aches and Kaliber up against Theory and Sharp, and a 2v2 situation here.
Aches is watching that player across, spots him on the right side, player stuck in the corner.
No.
Aches has him pinned, but he's running out of ammo. Here comes the grenade. Will it land? And it will, so it's going to be a 2-on-1. Just as I say that, it's going to be Kaliber ending the round on Sharp.
Oh, Kaliber is fired up right now. That complexity squad is feeling good.
Both of these teams perfect in search and destroy, and now complexity just 2 rounds away from giving TK their first loss in this game time.
I mean, TK is a strong search and destroy team. They've got to be feeling a little bit uncomfortable here, being down 3 rounds on game number 1 in search and destroy. I mean, this is their bread and butter. Complexity clearly very talented at S&D too. Neither team dropping a map like we were previously speaking about, but TK has to get one on the board here, get some momentum going for this squad.
Theory is going to let Neslo peek the corners as he is thinking about going up to B. The first blood does go to TK as they clean up eggs, so it's going to be a 4-on-3. In advantage of Kaliber. And we're going to see Krim come through that back alley. Theory's in position to look for it. Did he see Krim 6? I don't think he did. We're going to jump on board with Sharp, who is going to double back, knowing that flank might be there. Meanwhile, Gunjar was doing the damage, and Theory just pushed up for the bomb plant. Nice round from
beautiful.
TK.
Whoa, that was a crack shot by Sharp there, taking him out on the catwalk, and now TK gets one on the board. That's exactly what they needed to do. So 4-2. Nice play here, and your round-ending kill cam just got to knock out Krim 6. Didn't even see it coming.
So 7-5 is Neslo, 6-4 is Gunjar after that round. Sharp got his 3rd kill, but Theory and Sharp need to step up the slaying because on the other side, they're dealing with Krim 6 and Kaliber, who are definitely not slowing down.
Let's take a look at TP as we jump on board with him, the objective player for complexity. They're going to be moving in this time, though. Playing a little bit of a different move here.
Yeah, Ace is going to go up into his patented control room move, but all the action's down low. It's Theory and TP in a battle. That one is going to be won by complexity as Theory is dropped. TP back on your screen now, up in the war room.
And Clay just picked up Gunjar there on the snipe kill. Neslo falls up, taking out Kaliber. It's now a 2v3 situation. Bomb is going to go down at the hands of TP. Switching over in the eyes of Krim 6 here. He is 7-5, and he's going to try to protect this bomb, make sure it goes off. And now it is going to be Sharp all alone in a 2v1 situation. Krim and Aches up on the board for complexity. Sharp all alone for Kaliber. He's looking around. He knows they're close.
Cheeks Magunda falls as Eggs is going to get his 6th kill. And Krim 6 still leading the way, was also up in the action. Sharp in a very difficult position here. And man, that is going to put complexity within 1 round of victory, 5-2. We need to see 4 straight round wins from TK if they're going to take game 1.
And we're going to jump on offense here in the eyes of Neslo. He's going to be the bomb carrier this round for Team Kaliber. Complexity 1 round away of taking game number 1. TK's got to stop the move right here. Neslo going to pick up a concussion hit marker there, so he knows somebody's close, but moving very slowly. There it is. Shots fired, picks it up. TP and Gunjar are going to fall for both teams. Theory's going to drop as well. And just like that, Complexity closes the round out and takes game number 1.
And the action came from Eggs here. He got the 2-piece in the final kill cam, the player up top in control, and then you see him catching the 4th player on the ladder. Fantastic start to the championship match for Complexity as they take game number 1, Sovereign Search and Destroy. Let's take a look at the stats. Eggs dropping 9, 5, and 1. TP 5 and 8 doing that objective work. On the other side, I mean, Neslo had that hot start. He finishes 9 and 7, but it's not enough as TK just needed a little bit more slaying power from Sharp and Theory. You know, they're definitely going to look to improve on that because there are 2 more S&Ds left in this best of 7 if it goes full length.
Aches really had to step up big. You know, he talked a big game in that interview, so he had to come through, and he did, man. 9 kills isn't too bad.
He claimed it would be a 4-0. Right now, they're a quarter of the way there. We're going to a quick commercial break. When we return, we head to domination.